You will not depend on anybody.
Totally dependent. I'm not totally dependent on for him or for her to tell me what to do.
Vote buyers, Mr. Chair.
That mga vote buyers.
Of Congress, you know why? Nobody will believe me. Everybody will hate me because all of them there, or mostly all of them, are vote buyers. They maintain themselves in power because of money.
Yung masakit dito, parang si Mayor Magalong eh. Nagsalita siya, no? Sabi ni Mayor,
Sabi ko naman,
Mr. Chair,
sinabi lahat.
splice or not, Mr. Chair, it's a
I'm very
huge
sorry.
statement, Mr. Chair.
Gov.Mamba, that's correct. No? The observation of Representative Onabia, I said, whether it's spliced or not, you actually said it. And
Yeah, but sir, ganun ako mag-explain.
Magandang araw sa atin lahat mga kababayan po natin. Dinorog nga ni Cong.Marcoleta itong si Gobernador Mamba pagkatapos ng kanyang pagmamatigas at dahil na cite in contempt ito ng komite dito sa House of Representatives ay napilitan ito na humarap at sagutin ang ilang katanungan ng mga kongresista. Ngunit itong si Cong.Marcoleta ay muling pinalabas dito sa pagdinig ang masasakit na pinagsasabi ni Gobernador Mamba na sinasabi niya o sinentralize niya na lahat umano ng mga congressman ay sangkot sa vote buying. Kaya nga naman ang sinasabi ni Cong.Marcoleta ay dapat sinabi niya lang na hindi lahat. Kaya hindi pa naiwasan ni Cong.Marcoleta na ikumpara ito kay Mayor Magalong dahil ganon din ang naging pronouncement ni Mayor Magalong. Ang sinabi ni Mayor Magalong na lahat umano na congressman ay korap at kung talagang concern umano sila sa utang ng ating bansa ay dapat umano ay isurrender na itong pork barrel, which is hindi naman totoo umano at wala namang pork barrel ngayon na nangyayari. Kaya sabi nga ni Cong.Marcoleta, dapat itong si Mamba or itong si Magalong wag nila lahatin, wag nila isentralize dahil hindi lahat kagaya ng kanilang sinasabi. Kaya nga naman mukhang nagmamakaawa na nga itong si Gobernador Mamba at ginamit pa ang kanyang pagiging may sakit umano, ginamit niyang mga alibay na sinasabi niya na hindi siya umano yung nagbawal doon sa kanyang mga tauhan na humarap dito sa mga kongresista at humingi ito ng kapatawaran dahil sa kanyang mga maling pronouncement at kung gaano siya katapang dati sa kanyang radio program, gano'n naman siya kalambot at mukhang kaawa-awa nga sa pagharap niya kay Congressman Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair, first of all, I'd like to know why there was a show cause order and whether or not the show cause order was answered on time, because I think all this started from that. And then secondly, because there was an allegation that Governor Mamba was preventing those officials in the province of Cagayan, which were all called into the meeting to shed light on the issues being discussed. And I was informed that there was an alleged order for them not to appear in this meeting. So I'd like to know whether or not the Cagayan governor has a hand in preventing those persons called by the committee to testify. This is the first thing that we have to establish. That is the reason why the detention order and contempt order was issued in the first place. Okay, now I think I do not know the questions asked and I do not know the answers given to these questions. Have these questions been asked and whether have they been satisfactorily answered?
As I said a while ago, I am totally dependent on my provincial administrator and chief of staff as far as legal matters are concerned. No.
You were totally dependent
Yes,
on?
because she's a lawyer, and that's why I consult her every now and then, no, on these things. And she's also the one informing me of the explanations that I have to do. I'm not a lawyer, Mr. Chair. That is why.
Was the show cause order so difficult to answer? Did it contain all legal issues, Governor Mamba?
Well, I leave that to my lawyers, especially to Charo, my provincial administrator.
Mr. Chair, I hope we can believe that. Governor, you are a very responsible leader of your own province. I'm not saying that you will not depend on your legal assistant or whatever his or her position is.
Kasi ganito,
But- When you are called to make an explanation, it's a show cause order. You will not depend on anybody. It's your life that depends on it. I hope you can make us believe that that is the only reason for that. Because aside from that explanation, whether or not we will have to accept that, there are other public statements that you made that most of this besmears the reputation of the members of this committee. We saw the video, and in the program of Noli de Castro, you made some allegations there that the reason why you didn't come because you were excused, but that was a different story. You were excused then because you were trying to argue on the issue of sub judice. Somebody explained to you that sub judice does not apply in Congress. We have our own rules. Alam mo naman yun, you are also an honorable member of this house before. Kahit na Supreme Court pa yung nag-hear, they will yield to us because that is the right of Congress. Sinabi mo doon paano naman ako pupunta doon? Sub judice. Personally, this is not applicable. So I'd like to believe that you're using that more than using the reasoning that your lawyer is not with you. You have to give us better explanation than that.
when I say,
We'll be lenient to you. We can lift this order of suspension, but you have to be honest with us in explaining to us. Please.
Mr. Chair, when I said I am totally dependent, I'm not totally dependent on for him or for her to tell me what to do, but informing me. Because everything that comes, any correspondence that comes before it reaches me, it is through her. Ganun po yung nangyari. Ang tingin ko, because when she was detained here, siguro nakalimutan din po niya. That's why it came belatedly, yung explanation po namin. Hindi ko pa sinasabing
Alam
siya
mo,
na lang ang mag-a-answer. Hindi po. Ang
Governor,
sinasabi ko,
ganito lang to Palagay mong nakakulong yung, alam mo, by text message. Pwede ka naman niyang i-advise Hindi naman namin, Mr. Chair, kinuha ba natin yung cellphone nung legal officer?
There are certain hours that the provincial administrator is being given the opportunity to use her cell phone.
Did we capture her cellphone?
No, as per request niya, pwede yung magamit for a given period of time. So, on that premise,
Did we prevent her from contacting the good
Mr. Chair, she's
provincial
only allowed
governor?
to use the cell phone 30 minutes in the afternoon and 30 minutes in the morning.
that's correct.
Di malaking bagay na yun.
Yeah, pero
Ako naman siguro,
Mr. Chair,
5 minutes naman.
most of the time, siyempre balisa rin yung bata. No, this is the first time that she's cited in contempt. She's the first time she's detained and she's out. Wala akong contact kahit kanino. She's alone in the detention cell. I don't know. Kaya nga po sabi ko, it totally nagkalimutan po lahat sa totoo lang. Sino naman ho ang hindi a-answer sa show cause order? And I know there are consequences of that. Kaya lang po, ganun po yung nangyari. When she was detained, doon na po and really, I'm really sorry for that.
Mr. Chair, can we be informed of what was the extent of the show cause order? Was it too difficult? Was it too legalist that the governor will be unable to answer without the help of his legal officer? Ano ba yung nakalagay doon sa show cause order?
It was simply asking him to explain why he should not be cited in contempt for acts. Undue interference of the proceedings of these committees.
Our appreciation to what was happening at that time is your officials, which are supposed to shed light on the issues we're taking up, ayaw nilang, hindi namin makuha yung kanilang participation. Dapat sana na-simplify na yung gagawin namin. So we were so helpless. Ang tinatanong lang sa'yo, okay, please explain why you are not supposed to be blah, blah, blah. Show cause order lang. Eh. Siguro, kahit na wala ka namang legal officer naman yun. Pwede mo namang sabihin, Mr. Chair, I am not preventing anybody from ganito, gano'n. Ang dali naman, no? Maybe 2-paragraph letter to reply to the chairman as a sign of respect to him. Do not use that justification. Gusto mong malif itong detention order, we can do it. It is within our right to do it. And we wouldn't like to complicate matters. But sir, we would like an explanation, an honest explanation. Be open to us. Natakot ka, nagkamali ka, o ano ba yung ano mo, kailangan sabihin mo sa amin. Do not use that, please, as a justification for not answering the show cause order. We will never accept that. Kung ang sasabihin mo ay, I am totally dependent with my lawyer. Huwag naman ganun.
No, it's not totally dependent on the explanation, Your Honor.
So what is your contention?
Oh,
You're partially dependent
for
on her.
her to tell me. Kasi po, lahat ng correspondence na dumadating sa opisina ko, sa kanya muna. And then she informs me about
The
it.
committee
And
is
that
not
is why-
is not talking about all the correspondences reaching your office. We are just trying you to explain. Sagutin mo lang ito. Bakit hindi namin makuha yung cooperation ng mga taong ito? Tinatakot mo ba sila? Ganito, ganon.
Ay, hindi ko ho sila
Oh,
prevent.
but you should have answered the
Yeah,
committee.
hindi ko ho sila prevent.
Yeah,
Never prevented them
ganito
from
nga eh.
coming over here.
Mr. Chair, ang sinasabi ko lang sa kanila, kung halimbawa, nahihirapan nga tayong makakuha ng participation nila, kaya kayo nabigyan ng show cause order. Kung ako, Governor, no? Mr. Chair, in answer to your show cause order, may I tell you that I have not prevented anybody from attending your ano. As a matter of fact, I am now releasing a travel order to these people you wanted to appear in your committee right now, just to tell you that I am with you in ferreting out the truth. Every truth. O di tapos na sana yun. That is not so hard to make. Assure us that you are with us, that you are not trying to stymie the discussion in this meeting. Ganun lang ang hinihingi namin. But it took you ilang days? Yung sinasabi namin, Governor, a 3-5 paragraph letter. Sige, mas na 3 paragraphs lang. It's a sign of respect.
Kaya nga sir, sabi ko, hindi niya nasabi sa akin na I have to come up with a show cause order. Really sir, yun ang kong ko. So I thought all the while, walang ganon sa akin. And then she was detained here. So that is why, na-explain lang niya yon nung nakalabas na siya. No? At sinabi niya sa akin, oh, yun po yung nangyari sir sa amin, Mr. Chair.
What you're trying to make us believe is that somebody is supposed to explain to you the value of that show cause order.
No, I know.
Without anybody explaining to you, you will not be able to understand that. And therefore, you are barred from.
No, sir. Kung alam ko lang na meron, I could have consulted anybody.
So, Mr.
Or I
Chair, he
could have
doesn't
asked.
know that there was a
Hindi ko
show cause
alam.
order?
He was properly notified as far as the committees are concerned.
Governor, the records are with us. You even requested for 2 days to reply to the show cause order.
Well, sir, kung alam niyo lang, hindi ko alam talaga. Kung alam ko lang, I could have asked them kaagad. Kaya I was also asking my one. Kaya
Governor,
answer lang ako after. And
are
I'm
you
really,
trying-
really sorry.
Sir, sir. Are you trying to make these committees believe that your provincial administrator would, on her own, ask for an extension of time to file your explanation?
No, sir. No, sir. We decide on that. I decide on that. She
Yes,
will
sir.
always consult me.
So if
Pero
you
at
ask,
that point in time, I was never told.
sir, there was a request for an extension of time to file an answer. And now you're telling me that you were not informed when you just earlier said,
Mr. Chair, can you please present to him the request made by the provincial
Sir-
governor request
sir,
for 2 days?
I really didn't know kung granted nga yung extension or not. Dahil nakulong na si Attorney Charo that time. Nakulong na po siya eh.
Anyway, I have with me the letter that was signed by Attorney Maria Rosario Mamba with the floor. And no signature affects yung sa kay Gov. So it is only the provincial administrator that sent to us and signed on behalf of the employees and the governor. Now, let me read lang yung item number 4 para malinaw lang. Kasi yung iba, kaugnay doon sa ibang mga employees. Now, ito yung item number 4. Furthermore, the provincial governor also received the undated show cause order of the Joint House Committee directing him to submit written explanation of the failure of the 17 employees of the provincial government of Cagayan who are witness to the ongoing investigation of the Joint House Committees regarding House Resolution 145 and Resolution 146. Being under their direct control and supervision to be submitted before 2 p.m. August 8, 2023 to these honorable committees. So ito lang. So signed by the provincial administrator, Attorney Maria Rosario Mamba.
but Mr. Chair, the governor just testified moments earlier, said that the provincial administrator would never do anything like that without his approval, correct?
Yeah, that's true, Your Honor.
So then you were informed.
Yeah, but I didn't know na kung granted o hindi. No, number 2, sir. Talagang we were
Bakit ka pa
sobra po
naman,
yung
bakit ka
devastation
pa
namin,
naman
sir.
hihingi ng 2 araw kung di ka naman naniniwalang gagrant pala namin? So kahit saan kami yung talo rito eh. Inisyon ka namin ng show cause order. Humingi ka naman ng 2. Dapat i-assume mo naman na ibibigay namin sa iyo ang pagkakataon na 2 kasi sumulat ka eh. Ngayon sasabihin mo, dahil hindi ka naman nakakasiguro, na bibigay namin sa iyo yung 2 araw. Ba't ka pa humingi ng 2 araw kung yun pala yung iniisip mo?
Sir, kaya nga ako sa dami po ng trabaho, sir.
Marami rin
So,
tayong trabaho.
we are at the state of calamity. We were also searching for 4 others na nawala that time.
Huwag po
Alam niyo lang, sir.
natin gagamitin justification yung trabaho. Yun po ang sinumpaan natin.
Sir, but
Governor, please.
sir, kung po ito, Mr. Chair, I have a super typhoon that hit us and I was responding to all of this. No? Hindi po kasi yung nagtuturo-turo lang. Sa totoo lang, no? Ako po yung mismong the thick of anything that happens in my province. I am always there. That is why, no, siguro nakaligtaan din po namin ito, nawala rin sa aking isip. So really, I'm really sorry, no, for not responding to this on time. But really, it was never meant to.
Parang wala naman sa loob mo yung pagsasorry mo. You keep on arguing kasi. Alam mo, aminin mo na lang sana, hindi yung pati yung typhoon na ginagawa natin, yung trabaho natin. We're visited by typhoons regularly 20 times. 6 or 7 of these are very strong. As public servants, hindi natin alam kung gaano ang trabaho na nakaharap sa atin. Ngayon lang, kaya ako na-late na naman, napakarami ko pong, pero hindi ko gagamitin po yun. Wag mo kaming bibigyan ng ganong arguments. You are faced of a detention order. Sabi ko nga sa iyo, we have the right to lift this depending on the kind of answer that you will give us. Be honest with us. Yun lang. Walang personalan ito, Governor. Kasama ka namin dito noon. And we value that. We value that, whether you believe me or not.
Of course, I believe you, sir. Bakit hindi naman kita ibibilib, no? We've been together here.
Kaya nga, sabihin mo na lang na, na wala na yung ganun-ganun na maging honest ka, then we will weigh your explanation.
Well, as far as I can remember, sir, ganun yung kuwan ko eh. Yung recollection ko nito. I don't want to reason out, sir. Sa totoo lang, no? I just want to be as honest as I could sa inyo lahat dito. No? ganun po yung nangyari sa amin. Siguro litong-lito kami at that point in time. Because of the 17 employees who were supposed to come here, including our department heads, our provincial administrator being detained. And then ako mismo was asked to also contempt and everything. Siguro sir, it's out of all of these things. And of course, yung nangyayari sa aming probinsya at that point in time, and the coming of the president also sa aming probinsya at this point in time, we're wondering what to do about all these things, no? And what to prioritize. Kaya nga po, really, I'm sorry if I've took too much of your time, if in a way, no, napabayaan ko yung aking obligasyones para sa dito. But really, I hope you understand, no, the enormity also of the response that we have to take at that point in time. Yun lang po ang aking pakiusap. Na ako, as you have seen, no, kahit na ilan yung pinapatawag nyo dito, pinapapunta ko naman ito. But we also have to respond to the needs of our people kaagad-agad po. And I'm really sorry if we committed those, no, hindi po namin talagang intensyon na baliwalain itong Kongreso.
Thank you, Gov. But anyway, Gov, just follow up lang dun sa tanong ni Honorable Marcoleta before I give the floor to the co-chair. Kasi in the letter signed by Attorney Maria Rosario Mamba, Villaflor, are you aware that he's asking for 2 days na palugit kaugnay dun sa sagot mo dapat sa show cause order? Kasi ito, basahin ko na lang ko ba? Yung number 5 kasi at number 6, magkadugtong to, no? Unfortunately, however, ito yung letter ni ni Attorney Villaflor. Yung last part. Unfortunately, however, the written explanation, the undersigned, and the above-named employees of the provincial government of Cagayan cannot be filled within the prescribed period. And that was dapat August 8, no? Yan ang tanong ko lang kung are you aware of that request being made by the provincial administrator to the committee that he's asking for
To know what the statement was that.
what the statement daw?
Regarding po vote buyers, Mr. Chair.
That mga vote buyers. Please proceed, Gov.
Well, maybe I'm talking about I have this crusade against vote buying. And I always say that the number one cause of corruption in government is an expensive election. Expensive election among all of us, no, mga politiko. When the election is too expensive, it is the cause of vote buying.
That's too general, Mr. Chair.
I cannot say this in the halls of Congress. You know why? Nobody will believe me. Everybody will hate me because all of them there, or mostly all of them, are vote buyers. They maintain themselves in power because of money.
Most or all of them are both buyers. Ito yung masakit dito. Parang si Mayor Magalong eh. Nagsalita siya, no? Sabi ni Mayor Magalong, he wanted to appear like he's a knight in shining armor. Sabi niya, we the policemen are ready to contribute a portion of our pension. How about the legislators? Sabi niya kagad eh. Are they prepared to give up their pork barrels? Sana man lang kung sinabi niya, hindi ko naman po nila lahat, pero meron pong mangilan-ngilan na ganito po, na contractor, congressman na, contractor pa, supplier pa, wala silang kasawa-sawa. Hindi na sila kanya nagkasya sa komisyon, sila pang contractor, sila pang supplier. Ganun po ang kaya po ang pagtuturing sa lahat ng members ng House of Representatives. Parang ganito na lang tayong lahat. Ito yung masakit po eh. Ngayon, ganun din ang sinabi ninyo. Kaya nasasaktan din kami na hindi po kami nagmamalinis kahit kailan. Ako kahit kailan hindi ko sinabi that Congress is immune from corruption. I never said that. But sana wala naman dapat magsabi na parang nilahat nyo na po kaming lahat. Hindi po namin matatanggap yung ganun, Mr. Chair.
Sir, I'm really sorry, no, but I want to hear the whole of that. Give me time so that I could also explain it. Because precisely, sir, yung sinabi mo kanina, that is what I'm saying. No, that we could not have congressmen who are also contractors at the same time, suppliers at the same time, and contractors at the same time. You know, yung sinasabi ko when I talk about all of these things. No, and I fully agree with you, sir. No, we are politicians. Me, I am a politician. Politician lang po ako. Hindi ko sinasabing malinis ako. Ang sinasabi ko, as I try to be as clean as I could. No, ito pa yung sinasabi ko palagi. And I fully agree with you, sir, with what you said. No, because we could not have double, triple functions at the same time.
The issue raised by
Yeah, kaya nga
the
po.
representative is
I
correct.
hope I could hear
It
the
was
full
captured
context.
vividly in
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah, but that's just a part of what I said, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Mostly, sabi ko naman,
Mr.
sir,
Chair,
hindi na lahat.
splice or not, Mr. Chair, it's a
I'm
huge
really sorry.
statement, Mr. Chair.
Governor Mamba, that's correct. No, the observation of Representative Bonabia, I said, whether it's spliced or not, you actually said it, and
Yeah, but sir, ganun ako mag-explain. No, na sinasabi ko yun, pero just to stress a point. But sabi ko, how can you do that if you're a contractor, you're a supplier, so at the same time, you're a congressman? Yun pa yung sinasabi ko palagi. And I'm sorry, no, if I said those words were out of the emotions that I have, no. But really, it was not meant to besmirch the whole of Congress, no. So I'm more of defining yung dapat na hindi ginagawa dito o ginagawa ng individual members.